Start our new lesson, that is chemical bonding and molecular structure. Actually, we have learned about all those matter and how these atoms are combined and noble gas and properties of elements and block elements, proper periodic table, everything we have seen. Okay, whatever it may be, this element has to combine to form a molecule. So then only new compounds are formed. So actually, how are the new compounds are formed? By a chemical bond. What do you mean by a chemical bond? The attractive force which hold various constituent, either it is atom or ion, together in different chemical species is called a chemical bond. Actually, it is a force of chemical bond is a force of attraction which hold or bind the constituent atoms together in a molecule. That is known as chemical bond. There are that commonly two chemical bond. What are they? Ionic bond and covalent bond. Actually, there is a, if you classify the chemical bond, there are major classification is interionic bond and intermolecular bond. What interionic bond? Under ionic bond is there, covalent bond is there, coordinate bond and metallic bond. So you know that ionic bond is formed by losing or gaining the electron. Covalent bond is formed by sharing the electron. Coordinate bond is a type of covalent bond. Metallic bond is a type of ionic bond. So it is formed by losing or gaining the electron. So when you see this, whatever covalent bond or ionic bond, the compound will have, ionic compound will have certain percentage of covalent nature. At the same time, covalent bond also have certain percentage of ionic nature. That will be there. So when we see that interionic bond, they are the very strong bond. Their bond energy will be more. And when you see that intermolecular bond, that is very weak bond. Intermolecular bond, example, hydrogen bond and van der Waals force bond. That we'll see later on. So when we see here, why does the chemical bond occur? Why does the chemical bond occur? Which causes the chemical combination? Why does the chemical has to combine? Because that chemical has to combine to achieve octet. To achieve octet. Why does it achieve octet? What happens when it achieve octet? To attain stability. To attain the stability. And when it attain the stability, what does it happen? It lower the potential energy of a system. So it became a stable. So when it became a stable, the energy will be lowest energy will be there. So whatever compound is there, whatever element is there, it is losing or gaining or sharing the outermost valency electrons to attain the nearest noble gas configuration. What is common among all the noble gas configuration? When we see that helium alone have duplet configuration, remaining all those noble gases are octet configuration. So this was, in order to explain the formation of chemical bond in terms of electrons, number of atoms were made, and actually Cosell and Lewis, their two scientists have given a exact explanation about the chemical combination. So when we see that Lewis postulated that atom achieve a stable octet when they are linked by a chemical bond. So stable outer octet electrons. When we are writing the electron dot structure, you remember that we will write the symbol and we will write the dot of the valence electrons of the particular symbol. So when we are writing that symbol and dot, that is known as Lewis dot structure. That structure is known as Lewis dot structure. So when we are writing the Lewis dot structure, we need the valency electrons. So when we are writing the symbol of Lewis, it is known as Lewis symbol. Lewis symbol for a particular element. For example, what is the Lewis symbol of carbon? Carbon has 4 valence electrons. So by writing the carbon symbol and 4 valency dot, if we show that, that is Lewis symbol. Actually, what is octet rule? Octet rule is an atom tend to gain, lose or share electrons during molecule formation such that there are 8 electrons surrounding it. That is known as octet rule. What do you mean by valency electrons? The electrons present in the outermost shell are called valency electrons. What do you mean by ionic bond? It is electrostatic force of attraction which hold the array of oppositely charged ions together. It is formed by complete transfer of electrons from one atom to another. What do you mean by covalent bond? It is a force of attraction which arises due to the mutual sharing of electrons between two atoms. This definition is according to electronic theory proposed by Lewis. So in this lesson we are going to see the Lewis dot structure. What do you mean by lone pair electrons? When you see that for certain formation of certain compounds, some electrons will not take part in a chemical bonding. Such electrons are known as lone pair electrons. The pair of electrons which does not take part in bond formation is called lone pair electrons or non-bonding pair or unshared pairs. So Kosel and Lewis successfully given this explanation based upon concept of electronic configuration of noble gases about why atoms combine to form molecules. Atoms of noble gases have little or no tendency to combine with each other or with atoms of other elements can be said by the Lewis. So when we see that group, the number of valence electrons help to calculate the common or group valency of the element. The group valency of the element is generally either equal to or number of dots in Lewis symbols or 8 minus the number of dots of valence electrons. So from this we can identify the group also. Kosel, in relation to chemical bonding, drew attention of the following facts that is given in your textbook. Highly electronegative halogens and highly electropositive alkali metals are separated by the noble gases. So when we see this periodic table, first group it is known as alkali metals, 17 group is known as halogens. So after halogen there is a noble gas. So noble gas is separating alkali metal and halogens. Next, the formation of negative ion from a halogen and positive ion from a alkali metal with the gain and loss of electrons. Next, the negative and positive ions thus formed attain stable noble gas electronic configuration. The noble gas of helium is a duplet and other will be a octet. So all the other noble gases will have the common electronic configuration, that is NS2 NP6. The negative and positive ions are stabilized by electrostatic attraction. For example, if you take that example of sodium chloride, sodium has one valency electron and it loses one valency electron and attain neon gas configuration. Chlorine has 7 valence electrons. It accepts another one electron from the sodium and it attain neon gas configuration or argon gas configuration. So similarly for calcium fluoride you can so the bond formed as a result of electrostatic attraction between positive and negative ion was formed by the electrovalent bond. The electrovalence is thus equal to number of unit charge on the ion. The calcium is assigned by positive electrovalency of 2 while chlorine have the negative electrovalency of 1. So we will come to know that how many electrons are shared by using the symbol. We will come to know. Ca2 plus shows the 2 electrons it is losing. Cl minus 1 shows that 1 electron it is losing. Here are the example of Lewis representation of some molecule. Hydrogen formation of hydrogen molecule, sharing of one electron. So it is hydrogen, single bond hydrogen. Oxygen is sharing of 2 electrons and it has lone pair electron also. So 2 oxygens combined, it is sharing for 2 electrons. Each oxygen atom is sharing 2 electrons among each other. So double bond is formed and it has lone pair electron also. And when you see that ozone, when the formation of ozone, 2 electrons, 2 oxygen is sharing 2 electrons with each other and another one oxygen is sharing 1 electron with other atom. So it has 2 double bond and 1 double bond and 1 single bond formed. Next, if you see this nitrogen fluoride, the structure it is forming nitrogen, all the side it is combining with single bond and with that lone pair of electrons in all the atoms are there. When you see that carbonate 2, the carbonate charge is 2 minus. So when we see that carbon is combined with oxygen atom with a single bond and another one oxygen atom with a double bond. So this compound formed Lewis structure is C double bond O and C single bond O and C single bond O with the charge 2 minus. So nitric acid, when you see that nitric acid and nitrogen is there, nitrogen has 5 valency electrons, so it is combining with 3 oxygen atom and another one more hydrogen. Oxygen is combined with another one more hydrogen atom. So thus double bond is formed between nitrogen and oxygen, and another one single bond is formed between nitrogen and oxygen, another one single bond is formed between nitrogen and oxygen, and hydrogen is combined with another one oxygen atom. This is the Lewis representation of some molecules. You draw that already we have discussed the rule is there in your textbook how to write the Lewis dot structure. By using the rule you can practice all those formation how this bond is formed. Lewis pictured in the atom in terms of positively charged kernel, the Lewis nucleus plus the inner electrons and the outer shells that could accommodate maximum 8 electrons. So atom achieves stable octet when they are linked by chemical bond. Stable octet when linked by a chemical bond. In case of bond formed from hydrogen and fluorine, the bond formed from sharing of electron between the atom. In this case, each atom attains stable outer octet electrons. So Lewis symbol in the formation of molecule, only outer electrons or group valence electrons or take part in chemical bonding and hence they are called valency electrons. In electrons of the sp-df orbitals do not take part in chemical bonding, only d orbital take part.